Bungie, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, hello?
I missed a gaming counselor, here to spread the cheer. Join me on this adventure, where gaming wipes away the tears.
There comes a time where you're I shouldn't be surprised. We shouldn't be surprised as a community. Scholars, just we're jumping right into it because I'm just flabbergasted. I shouldn't be. I should not be surprised. It's not Bungie if it isn't this shit. So let's just dissect this. A legendary refresh, Eververse refresh coming soon. We got information about Eververse before we I'm sorry, this is all you can do is just sit and laugh, man. We got news about the Eververse store before we got even the most monolithical, just the most tiniest little tease. Which is funny because it's not something new concept, just so we're clear, for Bungie to give a teaser or to like say things, which to be fair, DMG did drop maybe one or two, like talking about how Crota's armor bonus is from Crota's End is fun. Like there's some teases, but not anything official, and it's all like on Reddit. It's not even out in the open where you could see it, or in a twid, or on a tweet, or even in game. Like there's not even like the basic like it's crazy to see the comparison from Marathon, the game devs there, to Destiny, where they're quick to even just give the most basic thought process. Where Bungie's like, yeah, this update comes out in like a couple weeks. Crickets, man, crickets. And someone's gonna say it, and I know someone's gonna say it, but they always do something like this. They always do like an update. Well, first off, they never say it's legendary, a legendary refresh. Guys, it's so legendary, you're gonna want to keep your eyes peeled. By the way, this is new text. They've never done this before where they've said legendary refresh. Like, holy shit, guys, you're gonna want to spend money on a dying game that we're not gonna show any fucking love to. No, that's a great, great business deal. Great. You spend money on new stuff we shove in store. We give you bare minimum. We give you content you already paid for at the level of everything else that we decided to soft sunset. Yeah. This is why you have people that hate Bungie. This is why you have people, and let's be honest, the fact that they didn't have the foresight or the ability to, like, you know what, we know our community's upset. We know our community is desperate for news. We know that we're about to drop this little header in our Eververse store. We know that the Eververse store and microtransaction has been a massive pain point, especially over this past 2 years, because people feel like we're focusing too much on that rather than the game itself. We're milking them dry. They're not even trying to hide it or trying to mask. They're not even trying. They went full mask off. Hey, we just want your money. And that's why people fucking hate Bungie. This is why people want Marathon to fail, is because you actually get bits of information, like paragraphs of things coming, and there's not even the most basic sandbox changes for Destiny 2. And that's the part I really want to harp on. I get there's some things you want to keep under wraps. Maybe if they do have something cooking that, that's cope, by the way, like ding ding, that's cope, that statement right there, that's what we called cope. If you didn't watch my whole Destiny 2, the copium video about people, setting your expectation that the Bungie update, the June update, is not the update you think it's going to be. But let's just play along and say it is that kind of update, and they got some secret sauce hidden in the back there. Okay, that's fine. Keep that hidden, I guess. What about the most basic sandbox changes or ideas about what they're trying to do? The fact that there's crickets, and the first piece of information really in weeks is the Eververse, like that just shows how much you don't care. You didn't have the foresight. You don't even bother get sneak peeks. And by the way, you have no problem updating the Eververse store before we get any real information. But your communicator, your manager, your community manager has no problem, sympathy baiting. Instead of putting real shit people care about, he's over there sympathy baiting instead of doing his fucking job. Which by the way, we're building momentum. Remember this beautiful still true. We're building momentum, which was then followed by it sucks we're unable to build positive momentum. You see the chain of effects that are going on here? But what I love is we need to rebuild trust. Well, you know what builds trust? The Eververse store. That's what builds trust, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing builds trust like Eververse store. Woo! Get that update, baby. Instead of giving even the most basic information, even teasers are trying to hype up the community. It's just crickets, which is exactly what happened with the delay, which a lot of people are theorizing we're about to get another delay. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be, maybe. I don't know. But I don't think we're going to get anything massive. I think it's just bad. It's just bad business to wait to the last minute to give any insight if they're doing something big or something massive that's going to come out. It just doesn't make sense from a marketing standpoint to just not market anything. That's why it really leads me to believe we're about to see an end of life plan happening very soon. Even the fact that there might be an expansion, there's no hype. There's no hype. They're not even doing I don't know if they're doing a summit. Maybe there's a secret summit. I don't know. Usually you would start seeing people hype stuff up from the content creators. The content creators are just like the news, where they all parrot the same thing because they're bought and paid for mostly. At this point, the fact that you're not even seeing any of that tells me that this might be an end of plan situation. But yeah, we need to build trust, which, by the way, not the first time that they've said that. Here's another situation where you had an event that wasn't working, the Dawning, and that was 2 years ago. Look at that. And guess what? We need to strive to do our best for our studio and our community. We need to re-earn trust, not just for our future, but our studio as a whole. And guess what? We're really building that trust level. We're really cranking it up, man. We're really putting our A game on. We're building momentum and we're keeping it, baby. Remember this beauty? By the way, this man is now the CEO of Bungie. Just so we're clear, he's leading the charge, Mr. Over delivery guy. Remember when people like Maddox were so desperately trying to defend this guy, saying that's not really what he meant? Really now? Huh? Where we're at now? We're not. He's not Mr. Over delivery guy. You gotta beware of those patterns. Anyways, back to this. First, build trust, then retention, the revenue. Somewhere down the line, we forgot to does Bungie even know what trust is? Does Bungie actually know what trust is? Because I don't think they know what trust is. I don't even think they understand retention. I don't, sure, you could say that they've got big retention and marathon for the couple of people still playing it. But damn. There's more retention in Destiny 2 than Marathon right now. Maybe they do know retention for Destiny. I don't know. The revenue. Somewhere down the line, this was just flushed down the toilet, and they became more, what can we do to make money? For years, we've been saying, let's build trust. Let's rebuild trust. Where's build momentum? Let's do this thing. Let's sympathy bait. Woe is me. I'm so, people are upset at us. Woe is me. They're saying me comments. Huh? I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why, man. Who could have thought this up? Oh. I truly do not like Bungie. This franchise is such a good franchise. And I don't care what haters say. Like, sure, we can agree that Destiny right now is just a pile of shit with gold mixed into it, right? The Portal just has bastardized the game, but it's such good. There's like going and doing like a dungeon or a raid is some kind of adrenaline, some kind of like, oh, and if you've had bad luck experiencing it, I'm so sorry you've never experienced a raid or had a good run. When you have a good team and you're having fun, you're shooting the shit, it's just bros and gals, dudes. I mean, I've played with dudes from Russia, India, Pakistan, Ireland, the UK. Like, I've played from across the world and had some great experiences. Some of the most memorable times in college was raiding with the bros and gals, just having a good old time. And we will probably never get back to that because of Bungie. We will never, because they've soured the community. Even their marathon community is becoming very soured right now. They're tearing each other apart. The Destiny community is tearing Marathon, and Marathon's trying to tear the Destiny community apart. Like, everyone's at war. It's literally a civil war. Everyone is stabbing each other and, you know, throwing each other's legs at each other. They're crawling around trying to, you know, they're like zombies trying to stab each other. Like, that's what's going on with anything Bungie related. Anything. It's funny. They used to say that Bungie had the magic touch when it comes to video games. They definitely have a touch. It just happens to be some virus that's infecting everything and everyone. They're killing everything they touch. They're murdering it. But I saw this, and it's a reminder that Bungie doesn't care. That they're not even being sensitive. They're not even thinking about it. And also, it's a reminder that we've had no information, and we have like 6 days? How many days do we have? Like 21? Is it 21 days? 21? I don't know. Like, it's very close how many days we have. Like June 9th. That's like, yeah, that's really close. Like, next week is the last day of school, and I get out for the summer. Like, we're close. And people are like, well, you guys, you never say anything positive. I wonder why. Who would have thought? Totally. People are getting onto like Paul Tassi. Like, this is a perfect example. I know it's like a side rant, but it's still funny to point out, like, this whole civil war. When people are attacking, like, Paul Tassi, like, I'm cross-applying because I get comments like this sometimes too, where why are you always negative? Because there's nothing positive to talk about. And I think this is a perfect example of, like, people like, so did Halo remove Sprint yet? Funny how the day after I told Paul that all he does is doom posts about a game he doesn't really play, after he said that he posts this. Crazy to me how much he talks about it, but doesn't play. It's just over for Marathon via Forbes. It's from 2000. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, people are gonna be so defensive for Marathon and Bungie, and everyone's just at war with each other. And anytime someone criticizes it, I've been critical for Bungie for years, and people have hated me for it. But people are starting to see that these people would normally defend Bungie and their games are themselves are just stupid. And also illiterate, apparently, because you can't read. It's almost Steam Chart Warriors territory. Just so people are tracking. I didn't realize the year was 2025. It's not from today. It just so happens that it showed up in my feed. Coincidence? I think not. You might want to check it. Glad to see all your knights coming out to defend you, though. It's pretty cute. Bro, you can't... You still can't... You can't say that. You can't say his knights are coming... You mean normal, intelligent people that know how to read? But even here, this is like... We're talking... He brings up a good point. Tuesdays used to be a fixed point in my mental calendar. Isn't it crazy that... We already reacted to a video, by the way, talking about Tuesday resets, where there was a lot going on. Destiny has now become what your reset is just checking the Eververse store. And this just continues to reinforce that is what you expect on reset. It's not about what's new, what's fresh, what is the activity, what's in stock. It's what can I buy with Bright Dust for today, because most people don't want to give Bungie their money, so this is where they invest their time in. Clock in, see what's there, nothing good, clock out, stop playing the game. And that is usually what people's playtime looks like now, is clock in, clock out. I used to do this. I think I got the Taken shader, and I've cared less about everything else. Like, outside of that, I've given up on just caring about using Bright Dust or even farming for it, because I at least used to try to do that, right? I used to farm for Bright Dust, and I think a lot of people did, but it's just boring it's boring that the game is let's farm for the store. It's the shopping mall simulator. But even this, again, people don't like when you criticize and you say anything negative about their game. They have, especially content creators, dude. Doom post about Marathon as a career, which is funny. Tell me you're a grifter or wannabe grifter if you saying Paul historically has been a Bungie stan. Like, it's pretty recent. Like, I would say maybe the final shape is when he started going down, or maybe Lightfall, but historically he has been a Bungie stan. Nostalgic for a 12-year MMO. By the way, you are a grifter in this situation, because Destiny's not an MMO. It's an MMO with a Halloween mask. Or no, sorry, it's a first-person shooter with an MMO Halloween mask. Huge end season marathon update with tons of changes. Zero coverage. Okay. Zero coverage. Sad about the lost memories of a time that no longer serves him. Journalism. So you're saying he can't have an opinion? He's not doing journalism. He's just literally posting his thoughts. This is not an article he's writing right now. He's just literally making a statement. Journalism. I wish you luck on your marathon creator journey. Paul Tassie's learning to clap. Bro, I love Paul. I've grown to love Paul. I don't care if anyone hates him. If he needs a fan, I'm a fan of Paul. Like, damn. Wish you luck on your marathon creator journey, friend. Damn. Because you gotta know they're just grifting. Holy shit. Twitch affiliate, which, by the way, anyone can be affiliate now. Let's look at this guy. How big is this guy? How big? I bet this guy has thousands. 500. He gets, okay, from, let's see, 500 to 100 up and down. That's not bad views. Now, is that all in one day, or is this throughout the time that he streams? Okay, not bad, but nothing to go sit there and try to call out Paul like you're some big hot shot. What about your YouTube? Let's see what you got. Let's see. You got to start somewhere, by the way. But if you're gonna sit there and be an asshole, expect someone to be an asshole back to you. Just saying. 13 subscribers. Man. I want to make a joke. Man, that's, I like, nice beard. But you look like you look like one of the crackheads at the end of in the city. So you look like one of the crackheads I pass in the morning sometime. Anyways, sometimes all you can do is just laugh at people who are getting so butthurt. Even when Paul Tassi isn't even talking about Destiny, people are shitting on. It's just, this is the point. This is where the community is. You can't talk negative about the game. You can't talk positive. You can't call out Bungie. Everything is just you're hating. And I hate this. I hope this dies out. And we're seeing more and more of this where people are starting to, they're no longer playing defense for Bungie. And I love to see it. I love to see that more people are saying, you know what, screw this. We're done playing defense. We're done. Let me guess, raise the prices. We're really grasping for straws and we're getting excited over an Eververse refresh like we got literally every season when new stuff gets put into the store. No way. This can't be the first teaser for the update. And that's the thing. Here's the thing. That is also, for veterans, we know that this is stuff that happens outside of the fact that Legendary is poor choice of words. Legendary refresh. Ah, yes. Legendary. Nothing says excitement for what's coming in the update like spending your money. Looks like this has been removed now. No fucking way. Looks like this has been removed now. I'd imagine for multiple reasons. No fucking way. Okay, I'm gonna boot up some Destiny. Hold on. Okay, I got it pulled up. Okay, so yeah, here we are. That's crazy. They actually took it away. Holy shit. They took it away. They removed it. You slithering bastards. Holy crap, you slithering snakes. Oh man. Not even going to address it. They're not good. The slithering little bastards. Oh my god. We'll go to that in a minute. Actually, let's go ahead. Huge news. Bungie finally confirmed they're still committed to Destiny 2. Yeah! Woo! Committed. Little snakes. That's the shit. This is why people don't trust Bungie. This is why people don't like Bungie. Because they're little snakes that instead of coming out and saying anything or addressing anything, they're like, oops, you see nothing. Oh, it's gone. This is why my friends and I aren't coming back anytime soon. You need to do better. The don't over deliver guy is going crazy right now. Yeah, he knows. This is kind of point, really. I'm sure a lot of devs only see us as numbers. Bungie offers. By the way, just to clarify, you can't blame Pete for this. By the way, I hate, making fun of Pete is a thing you should always do. But you can't blame Pete on this one. This isn't Pete's fault. This is not Pete's decision. Well, thank God the game is saved. Okay, I guess we'll just all kill ourselves. Damn. Eververse is actually what caused me to stop paying for microtransactions. I used to buy everything when I was younger, knowing that eventually the game I invested in can end up like D2. Now has stopped that cold turkey. Haven't played or made a purchase in months. That's the thing. You'll play a game like Destiny that will change your mind on microtransactions. Or you'll play a game like Warframe where you'll spend thousands of dollars and regret absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Play Warframe. I can feel the hundreds of players leaving at just this announcement. I felt a great, yeah. More items in the finance marathon. Oh, 2 finance marathon. Would be nice if this reduced the FOMO a bit at least. There's a lot of ornaments that cannot be bought. They're not even in the menu on the guns themselves. This game's been shit for years. And instead of coming out with actual good content, you'd come up with this crap. Imagine that Bungie is and always will be a scummy company. They want nostalgic money from the core hanger-ons. Pathetic. I've been a believer since 2014, but I'm regretting it now. The Stockholm Syndrome is people are being saved. You know what? Let's everyone give it. We've got people that say, you know, you got to give praise where praise is due. Like a lot of content creators like Maddox will say, you've got to give praise where praise is due. Here it is. Get everyone clap for Bungie. Come on. No, let's zoom in. Come on. Everyone. Now let's say it together. Thank you, Bungie, for curing our Stockholm Syndrome. Thank you. Thank you, Bungie. You know what? You're doing us a service. Thank you for curing so many people's Stockholm Syndrome. You're real Chads. You're exactly what people needed. Thank you. W Bungie for curing Stockholm Syndrome, making people quit. Biggest Chads out there. Bungie, the only ones that will cause Stockholm Syndrome and then cure you of it. Honestly thought this was a joke. Surprise! This can't be a good decision in my mind. You have to passionately hate this Destiny to make such an anti-PR move. It's like you're rage baiting me at this point. Please stop. Getting hyped to spend real money on a game, that's avoiding a roadmap. Not gonna lie, I thought Bungie have changed, but this is... Why?
When did you ever believe that they had changed, young child? When did you ever believe that they actually changed?
I don't know what that voice was. That's not what I made. Wait.
Yes, this one, yes. You actually think they changed? You're adorable creature.
What about this one? Hey.
What about the... Oh, this one's adorable. I don't know what happened to the other ones.
Anyways, getting sidetracked on my toys. Eververse is the only thing Bungie ships on schedule, 10 years and counting. True. It'd be better that every item can be bought with silver or dust. Maybe it's a legendary refresh because they're just gonna make everything free. Sorry, I had to laugh at my own stupidity. I had a brain fart that sounded really unintelligent. Free? What? No roadmap, state of game, shadow order information, PvP sandbox, which again, this is stuff that why do you have to wait till the week of, or we might get a TWID now, maybe, question mark, but like 2 weeks beforehand, or how many weeks it is? Legendary Eververse refresh. Hell yeah. Bungie, I think you skipped a step. No, they skipped a couple steps. Universe tier rage bait. Incomprehensible horrid optics. I don't know what that meme is. Cosmetic team is the only people still working at D2. Yes. Hey, they've got to get that marathon. I cannot wait for people to get the marathon cosmetics and then just meme, hey guys, we're playing the better marathon. I'm so gonna do it too. I'm gonna be playing marathon too. The better marathon. Wow, this marathon has a whole bigger population count than we've seen before. Wow. I'm not really a Destiny guy. Yeah, we could tell by how you're harping on marathon. We could tell. This has got to be one of the most tone deaf things I've seen. Game so cooked, we getting Eververse hype before actual updates. Of course, they reverse to the microtransactions, not the fuck-ass game, stupid. Again, you want to know why people hate Bungie. This is it right here. Son. Finally, a reason to open the game after 2 years. June update. Y'all need to stop playing Destiny, or at the very least stop buying shit. I've been streaming this for the past 2 to 3 years, telling people stop buying microtransactions. But then you have Astacross who makes a fucking banger ass microtransaction hell video, and then a literal month later is sucking the dick of Bungie, buying every fucking thing in the store. Like, every time I see a retarded stormtrooper in the game, I want to flip them off, saying, you're the reason this game sucks dick. Ugh. Sorry, little rage at the end. Destiny 2 is basically dead at this point, and the thing that will bring players back is a refresh in the Eververse store. Yeah, we're building momentum. Full-blown psychosis. I just feel nothing. If lack of awareness was an announcement, milking whatever they can. Yep. Dude, I'm gonna use that as the thumbnail later. There we go. By the way, sometimes that's where I get my ideas for thumbnails. It's gonna be ugly, 50 new ugly items nobody wants, instead of them actually bringing back old cosmetics that have been sold in ages. First piece of news in eons, and it's Eververse. It hits to the point where I honestly don't care anymore. And honestly, if they do kill off Destiny for Marathon, I wouldn't be mad. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't get the joke. Destiny is saved. Well. Dude, I'm crying. What happened to the game I loved? I know. This is why it's frustrating. This is why we make videos, man. Bungie, when I catch you, it's lights out. Someone send the FBI. Destiny 2 players don't even ask for a roadmap anymore. They just look at you like this. All right, bro. Maybe we did get too hyped. Throw this fucking game in the trash. It's over, man. Yeah, I mean, you could see that I'm so happy to see this, man. I am so happy to see this. Hoping it's a single all-release format that allows players to have access to all Eververse items. The bird of choice was always a worry for development, but the game... Shut the fuck up, Jakes. Holy shit. Read the fucking room. I hope they make it available so everyone can buy... Bitch, why are you worried about them making cosmetics more open when the game is fucking dying? Like, talk about here's the elephant, and then you're swerving the fuck around it. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, another Bungie ball founder that clearly is showing you, I'm not gonna criticize Bungie for the fucking obvious of what's going on here. Sunday, yep. It's actually so over. Yeah, I mean, you could see, like, good morning sunshine. I got one more in. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm so glad to see that more people are calling out the bullshit. Reminder from September, as we continue acting on your feedback, we're taking additional time to craft our long-term strategy for the future of Destiny before we share our full state of the game and multi-year roadmap next year. Yep, we're sharing so much. Seeing it again, kill me again. Not a great start. Why is everyone getting mad at a fan account like they're used for official comms? They're not mad at the account. They're mad about what they're seeing in source in-game Eververse. This is what they're mad about. What? I would love to hear what Bungie thought process with the first meaningful communication come to us. Oh, he's never. I bet this person's been blocked by DMG. By the way, DMG is such a oh, fuck off, man. Anyways, I'm so glad to see this. I'm so glad that more people are just shitting on Bungie salad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad people are memeing on it. I'm so glad. It just goes and it goes and if you want to know why people want Marathon to fail, this is why. You want to know where there's more people that hate Bungie than there are people playing both their games combined. And this is why. It's right here. 100%. I didn't even look at his Houndish's stuff. No, yes, drop more money in cosmetics instead of reviving the game, LOL. Let's see. Oh, Bungie committed, but they won't tell you how. Oh no, I love it. Anyways, yeah, let me know what you think down below. Does this get you invigorated to play some Destiny? Are you excited for this legendary refresh? Wow. By the way, check the link. I'll try to put the link to my video. It's a 10-minute, it's 11-minute video about, you know, not keeping your copium in check. It has a lot of effort put into it for what I can do as an editor of myself. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, don't forget to game out. Huzzah!